Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. I want to make this video about the solar plexus chakra. So your solar plexus chakra resides right here. It can differentiate in places. I've noticed that some people have theirs lower, some are higher, and that's okay. Just you can figure out where your own is. The solar plexus is the third chakra, so the root, sacral, and then solar plexus. And it is yellow. It has to do with motivation, the ego, confidence, courageousness, all of that, just yellow personality kind of feelings. It also is associated with the element of fire and the digestive system. So these are all really important things in life. We eat every day, and what we eat directly impacts our solar plexus, which impacts our confidence, ego, even our brain, because all of our chakras are connected. And especially because your gut is a really big part of your body. It's one of the main ones, especially for your physical body. So when you eat something that's maybe not really good, it can throw off your solar plexus, which then throws off other chakras. And specifically, there is a gut-brain connection. So the solar plexus has deep ties with the crown chakra. So they're all going to affect each other. But mainly for the solar plexus, I want to talk about healing. Now, how do you even know when you need to heal the solar plexus chakra? So I'm going to tell my personal story. You can find more on it in another YouTube video I've done. I think it's just called My Story, but I'll go over it briefly here. So I think it was like my mom told me from the time I was 6 weeks old to I think about 16 years old, so for a long time, I had GERD, which is gastroesophageal reflux disease, and it's basically like a lot of inflammation in the gut, which makes it feel like everything is tight and closing up, and I could never eat properly, and I had a horrible IBS and constipation and all kinds of other just domino effect symptoms that sprouted from that. And so at the same time as me having all of these horrible digestive system issues, I had zero confidence, like none, and I was horribly egotistical and judgmental and not motivated at all. It was extremely depressed. I was very attached and wasn't able to be alone and all of these other things. So after I kind of started getting into meditation, I realized, oh, I've got a lot of stuff I need to heal. And along with me healing all of my attachment issues and ego issues, confidence issues, motivation, after I started healing that, I noticed that it wasn't really going to get better until I fixed my diet. And at the time, I had a major cheese addiction. It was horrible. And you can see foods, the colors of foods correspond to the chakras as well. So like grapes, purple grapes are for your crown chakra. Apples are for your root chakra. So cheese, being yellow, is for your solar plexus chakra. And an excess can be very damaging. And it was for me. I think that after I got rid of all of the cheese out of my body, I started to flourish. I actually, stopped having those GERD symptoms, and my skin even started clearing up because I had horrible psoriasis, which is also linked with your gut. And so I started healing my confidence and my personality and my motivation, and I started healing my diet. And so I took all of those things into consideration and really just put forth effort to heal my solar plexus chakra. Now, 4 years into my journey, I'm not perfect. Honestly, I went vegan for a year and then stopped being vegan to eat eggs and cheese, goat cheese, and that did not work out. And everything started happening again. And so I realized that I really just have to be persistent with my journey and listen to my body. And so it's been a rough journey detoxing again, but some herbs have helped me out extremely. And so my favorite one I've been using recently is golden seal root. Golden seal root is being over harvested, so please watch who you're getting it from. But this stuff is amazing. It is truly a godsend for me, and it is an extremely yellow tincture. So this is a tincture. It's an alcoholic extraction of physical plant matter. And so you steep it for like a long time, and then you strain off the liquid, and that liquid has preserved the medicinal constituents of the herbs. And so you can take it, little tiny dosages, and it can have such a great effect on your body. That's why I love tinctures, and I'm creating a tincture business right now, so you'll hear more about that. But golden seal, as you can see, is a really dark tincture. So it's more yellow, but it is also red, orange. It's like a mix of all of the lower chakras, but take a few. Wow. Golden seal has a really potent taste, but the thing is that when the herbal constituents hit your tongue, when that taste hits your tongue, whether it is a strong herbal taste or a bitter taste or any other taste, it immediately sends signals from your taste buds to your digestive system. And that gets the process going of digestion and bile secretion and all other kinds of things. And it makes everything run smoother. So that's just another connection from your chakras to your lower chakras. And it really is beautiful. Now, another herb that I consistently use is turmeric. Now, you can like sprinkle it on avocado toast or in your food and your pasta and tinctures and pill forms. I mean, there are so many different ways to use herbs. But taking a turmeric tincture is really potent, really fast, really easy, and my favorite way. Again, not as strong as a taste as golden seal is, but turmeric still is a really strong taste, but it works so amazingly. Both of these herbs help to enliven that existing Agni or fire in the belly of you. So this is the turmeric tincture, really similar color. So I'm going to take some. Ooh, that is definitely a turmeric powder taste. I love turmeric. I have this great recipe. It's like a turmeric oat milk latte. It is amazing. And turmeric has really helped me along my journey because it is extremely anti-inflammatory, which helps with my personal situation. And also it cools the fire and it soothes, but it also makes it more productive. So it enlivens the positive aspect of it. Other than tinctures, you can also use oils. I like to rub like calendula oil is really good because calendula is an herb of the sun. It has a lot of sun masculine energy. It's a marigold, so it has that energy in it. And so if you rub calendula oil on your solar plexus, Palo Santo oil is one I like to use on my solar plexus. You can also do like St. John's wort is another really good solar plexus herb. But you can just like rub the oils on there. I've actually made a anointing oil where it was like calendula oil, mandrake oil, and some tinctures all mixed together, and I rubbed it on my solar plexus actually for this past Imbolc. And so that was supposed to enliven the fire within me, and I think it truly has. I have nonstop been motivated and confident and actually feel steady and secure in my confidence in solar plexus. So this has been a really amazing journey. Healing the solar plexus will be something I do for the rest of my life, just as I will with all of my chakras, as maybe one day you come to realize the same for you. But so I want you to sit for a minute with yourself and just focus on your solar plexus area, your diaphragm, your ribs, all the way down to the top of your belly button, this whole area right here. Just take a deep breath, breathe into your solar plexus chakra. What is it telling you? Do you have excess of something? Do you not have enough of something? Are you out of balance? What can your body tell you? After you really come to figure out what it is within yourself that you need to heal, that's when the best healing comes. Sometimes we like to push things down and away and box them up and say, oh, it's okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore, so I don't really need to revisit it. And that always has a tendency, for me at least, to end up coming back and biting me in the ass. So if your body is telling you something right now, if your digestive system and all of your lower chakras, if they are telling you something right now with your diet, your ego, your confidence, your motivation, anything, your personality, anything, if it is telling you something, take a deep breath and listen. You don't have to judge yourself either. This is merely a practice of observing what is going on in your body and just taking it for as it is. I made some really bad mistakes in my life. I was traumatized in my life. Of course my solar plexus was messed up. That's okay though. Honestly, it's probably been messed up for several lives of mine now. And so I just have to take that for as it is, do what I can now to move forward, and move forward. I choose not to be bitter about my past because I know that I can take my pain and I can morph it into something beautiful. I would not be sharing what I am with you in the world today if I didn't go through what I have been. And for that, I am truly grateful. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I hope that this sparks more healing in your being. Have a blessed day. Bye.